What is popping, y'all?
Going on?
How are we doing this morning?
It's upon us. It's upon us.
I mean, it already started a few hours ago.
You're right. Little 6:30 wake up here on the West Coast.
Yes, sir.
But
yeah, I rolled out of bed and
do it.
Football was happening, so it was
Isn't
a
that the
good
best?
day. It was a good day.
Isn't that the best?
Yes, sir.
I
Even though
absolutely love.
This wasn't the best game. It got a little bit better at the end when it got close there.
It got competitive.
Yeah.
It got a little competitive, but yeah, man, I love that.
Did you have anybody going in this game? I know you, Kyle Pitts. You were a huge fan of Kyle Pitts.
Kyle Pitts in the we said slight edge to Pitts over Knox, so
yep.
Little virtual.
All right, we're already getting our first questions in here. What's going on, everybody that's in here?
What's going on, everybody?
Mr. Heinen, what's going on? Kane Z, what's going on? Mitchell Benkowski, what's up?
What's up, everybody?
Oaquas, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but what's going on?
I say good morning, so
Mr.
he's
Heinen,
on the West Coast.
Mooney, Anderson, Ayuk, PPR pick 2. I think it's Mooney and Ayuk. It's not Anderson.
I am inclined to agree with that.
Yep.
I need to see something from Anderson. I know. We talked about this yesterday. Like lots of volume last week, but didn't really come through with a ton. Give me Mooney and Ayuk.
Yeah, Kane Z, Pitts went crazy today.
Pitts, baby.
Pitts went crazy today. Yeah.
Love to see it.
Your question, Kane Z, Zach Moss, Emmanuel Sanders, or AJ Green in the flex? I'd go Moss or Sanders, and if it's PPR or half PPR, I'm inclined to go Emmanuel Sanders, and if it's standard, I'm inclined to go Moss.
I'm inclined to go Moss regardless.
I know you're a fan of Moss.
I'm sorry, I agree.
Knox in the flex is great. Knox in the flex, do it up. He's going to have a great day today.
That's not a bad call either.
That's really not.
I think Knox comes through with another score tonight. I really do.
Yeah, I think Knox has another tight end one game.
Yeah.
So I'd go Emmanuel Sanders or who would you go? Emmanuel Sanders or Knox in the flex if it's PPR or half PPR?
I'm always inclined to say the wide receiver.
Okay.
Like I am. I'm inclined to say the wide receiver, but I think Knox comes through again tonight. That's tough. I might. See, the Chiefs are giving up a lot of points to running backs. That's the thing.
Yeah. But I think
I'm inclined to say Sanders.
Knox is going to have a day, but I think it's going to be Emmanuel Sanders. I think the smart play again is to go wide receiver here, because
I think that's the call.
Emmanuel Sanders is going to be on the field for the majority of plays, whereas they're going to need packages for Dawson Knox, and where they've been using those packages more and more often, it's still a package for them. It's not their base offense. So, moving on though, we helped you out. We hope Emmanuel Sanders is that dude this week, but we're both high on.
I'm happy we got.
You're high on Moss too.
We're looking. I do. Moss is sneaky, despite the fact that they may not throw a lot, or they may not run a lot tonight.
But thanks for your question. And a Mitchell Benkowski, Ertz or Conklin. I think you go Conklin here. I'm not a huge fan of Ertz.
Ertz just missed a touchdown last week.
I know. He could keep missing touchdowns.
And and there's
Conklin's
no Dalvin
been good.
Cook, so
Dalvin Cook's been Dalvin Cook is out. I think it's Conklin
Dalvin Cook
here.
is out. More targets distributed amongst more players.
I mean,
I don't hate the
Alexander Madison is one of those guys that can be a 1-for-1 replacement for the running back when
if you have Madison,
Cook is out.
If you have Madison, just get
he's an RB1 this week. He's an RB1 when Cook isn't playing.
Just find a way. Find a way.
Since given that, I would still go Conklin over Ertz just because they're missing a huge piece of their offense, regardless.
The Panthers linebackers are good as well. So I'm okay with the Conklin streak.
Yeah. Oaquas, good morning. Renfro,
good morning.
Antonio Brown, flex PPR. Antonio Brown, AB. Gotta go AB all day.
I'm inclined to go AB. I know, again, Renfro.
No Gronk, AB.
Renfro has seen 7 targets in every game. But AB is AB. I would go AB.
Gotta go AB there. New Era TB. Derek Carr, Fields, or Lance today. I don't think you go Fields. I think it's between Lance and Carr.
Why don't you go Fields?
He's got to show it to me more than just putting up the 200 passing yards. He's got to either run it in or pass for a touchdown. I got to see a touchdown from him in the NFL, whether it's rushing or passing, before I start trusting him. Lance, we've seen touchdowns in packages. and I think he can get it done considering he has the majority of the role, or the entire role this week. And Carr,
he's been one of the... Carr as the hot hand? Do you just
Carr's
ride
been the hot hand.
hand?
He's coming off a meh week, right? They weren't firing on all cylinders last week.
No, it was not a good game for the Raiders, so maybe it's a bounce back week.
Maybe it's a bounce back week.
The only thing is, keep in mind Khalil Mack revenge game.
Yeah, it is. It is. And we haven't heard from Khalil Mack as much as we thought we would, but this could be a game where we hear from him a lot. He could be in the backfield a lot. I think the upside move is to go Lance. The safe move is to go Carr.
Safe move is Carr. If you think you need upside, Lance.
Yep. All Day Films, Javonte or Tony Pollard, half PPR. Battle of the backups.
Javonte's got a tough matchup, but he's less of a backup than Pollard. That's all I'll say.
That is true, but Pollard,
less of a backup
while Ezekiel Elliott has kind of reestablished himself in the past few weeks, Pollard's taken a little bit more of a back seat, but they might not need to be firing on all cylinders versus the Giants, who are missing a ton of pass catchers and aren't that great of a team to begin with.
The Giants are giving up 20 fantasy points per game to running backs. The Steelers are giving up 12.
I think you go Tony Pollard.
I think Pollard is the play this week.
I think you go Tony Pollard. Yep.
I think Pollard's the play.
You hope for 10 rushes and 3 to 4 targets.
He mixes in. Obviously, Zeke is still the 1A, so you can't expect the world, but it's the significantly better matchup.
Yep. We already got to you about Knox, Kane, Z, but thank you again. Mr. Heinen, Ayuk over Anderson for sure? Yes.
I think so.
Ayuk over Anderson for sure, with Kittle out, even with Lance in. It's going to be a pass funnel for those two guys.
Ayuk could be used as a pseudo running back today, end arounds.
That's true. So could Debo. I mean, they're both versatile.
They both can. They're both very versatile players here. Yeah. So, but to that point,
but Anderson got 11 targets last game and only caught 5 of them for less than 50 yards, no touchdowns. That's not who I'm going to. And if that was his most targeted game of the season, that's not who I'm going to. If that's all he can do with actually 12 touches, because he got 1 rush on the ground, didn't do much with it either. Christoph Lieber, half PPR, Antonio Gibson or Damian Harris. Antonio Gibson was a little bit of he was questionable coming into today. He is playing.
But he's off the injury report. He is playing.
Right.
Yes.
You were worried about him, though.
I still am.
So is that enough to go Harris over Gibson? Are we doing that? Because Gibson was the guy that we drafted early, and we've been saying up to this point that, start your studs.
Right, start your studs. It's it has been a little bit of rough sledding for him, and I like Harris's matchup. I need to think on that one.
Yeah.
I'm almost inclined to say Harris.
Yep. I am too.
Gibson's got a tougher matchup. Harris is down multiple linemen, right? The Patriots are down 4 linemen. But I like the Patriots defense today to set the Patriots offense up with short fields.
Yep.
Oh my God. I love Gibson
Harris.
So much.
I'm going Harris.
I think I gotta go Harris. It
for this
sucks
week.
That you got to make that choice, but for this week, yeah.
Yep. What's going on, Slim?
Damian Harris. What's up, Slim?
Thanks for joining us again. You're back after last night, so thanks for joining us again. Kane Z, the Bills are stacked for the first time in
John,
our lives.
How much do you love to hear that? How much do you love to hear
dude,
the Bills are stacked?
Brings me joy. I got got the cup right here. It brings me joy.
There you go.
Very much.
They're good.
Hey, thanks for joining us. You're welcome.
Yeah,
hope you win your matchups this week.
And hope everybody wins.
Tune in with us next week. We'll be doing the same thing.
Yes, we will.
Flex spot, Jamal or Knox. Knox has been on fire. Detroit runs through them RBs. Yeah, you're right, Slim, but I think I go Knox today with that matchup.
You think Knox? I was
over Jamal Williams?
Trying to say the running back.
Are you?
Jamal's been mixing in.
I know. I know that there's a better running back on that team, and I know the coaching staff hasn't been using him as such. But DeAndre Swift is better than Jamal Williams. Jamal Williams is really good.
I don't disagree with that at all.
There's a better running back on that team, and Knox has been on fire. and it's the best matchup he's going to get all year.
Jamal Williams has been involved.
What are his point totals thus far? I know he was hot to begin the year, but I haven't looked at his.
Let's go to another question while I look that up.
All right. But we're gonna get to that question. We're gonna dig into.
We're gonna get to this. We're gonna get to this.
Mr. Heinen, you're welcome. All Day Films, you're welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Mitchell Grady,
thanks for tuning
Edmonds
in, guys.
or Hubbard, full PPR. Edmonds was trending towards not playing. Is he? I think he is playing.
He's still a game.
He's still a game time decision. I would go. If he was healthy, I'd go Edmonds, but I think I go Hubbard full PPR. Because they both carry the same pass
I think I like
upside.
Hubbard. I like Chuba this week. I'm not sure how actually good Chuba is, but the opportunity is a huge for him today.
Yep. Hey, Christoph, thanks for tuning in, and you're welcome. Hobo Fraggins, hey, you're back. What's going on, dude? For my flex, I have Elijah Mitchell. Should I replace him with Hunter Renfrow or Darnell Mooney, or keep Elijah as flex right now? If Mooney's there, that's enticing, but I would not go Elijah Mitchell over Hunter I would not go Hunter Renfrow over Elijah Mitchell. I think Elijah's going to slide back. You're not on the
Renfrow train.
It's not that I'm not on the Renfrow train. It's that at some point this offense is going to swing in other directions. They started off the season and they got 22 targets for Darren Waller, and I think he's seen 8 in the past few games. And while that's good, especially for a tight end, that's not the most targeted tight end in football numbers. And we were projecting that for him. That's borderline what he was last season.
Yeah.
And I think the offense ends up swinging back towards that, targeting Darren Waller a ton.
For this game.
Yeah. Or just in general in this offense, yeah. I think that's one of the ways they get right. Target their studs. Their main stud is Waller.
If it's half or PPR, I think I like Mooney. If it's standard, I'm okay with keeping Mitchell in there.
Yeah, I'll agree.
With Jamal Williams, he exploded week 1. Over 100 total yards, caught and ran for a touchdown. Week 2, 37 total scoreless yards, but he caught 3 balls. Week 3, over 60 total yards, almost 70 total yards, and a touchdown. Last week he had 14 carries for 66 yards, no catches. So there's some sneaky volume there. And Minnesota in at least half PPR is in the top half of the league in points allowed to running backs.
Yep.
I'm inclined to say Jamal Williams over Knox. I think he gets, you can call it annoying, you can call it weird, you can call it frustrating, like whatever type of volume you want to classify this as. Jamal Williams is getting some volume.
And the coaching staff seems to come out and say after every game that they wish they would have fed Jamal Williams a little more.
They want to get Jamal Williams in there. I think I go Jamal. I go Jamal.
That's tough. My heart says Knox because I'm a Bills fan.
Your heart says Knox.
I really think
I
that
it's
Knox going to be
well.
a big. I think out of both, you're hunting for a touchdown. I think out of both.
I think my head says Jamal Williams.
We're split on that one. You can't go wrong either way.
I think I go Jamal Williams.
You can't go wrong either way, but I would go Knox. Nick would go Williams. Let us know if you're in here in the chat who you would go, and
yeah, who do you feel between Jamal Williams and Dawson Knox? Let us know, chat, what you think. I would go Jamal Williams, just regardless of scoring, Slim. Regardless of scoring, I'd go Jamal Williams. And then
if it's half PPR, I'm going Knox. If it's standard, I'm going Jamal Williams. There you go.
I think I'm going Jamal Williams regardless.
Sorry, we can't give you a definitive answer there.
Yeah, we're split on that one, but we'll see.
Yep. And did we finish off Hobo Fraggins' question with Elijah Mitchell or Mooney?
Half or full. I said Mooney. Half or full PPR Mooney.
Standard
scoring.
I'm fine Elijah.
With keeping standard. I'm fine with keeping Mitchell in there.
All right. Xavier W.
Xavier, what's up, man?
What's going on, dude? Gainwell or Latavius Murray, full PPR, flex 12 man. I'd go.
Do you go Murray? Just because, he's the guy.
He's the guy, and it's not like he can't catch passes.
I would go Murray.
I would go Murray.
I think the Ravens seem to have committed to him. Yeah.
And Gainwell, despite his offensive production thus far, it's been great. He's still not getting the majority of touches or snaps in that offense. So he is. You gotta go with Murray because he is, and it's one of the most run-heavy teams in the NFL. David Mulugeta, flex, Waddle, Javonte, Claypool, half PPR. Waddle.
You gotta go Waddle.
Waddle because Devontae Parker is out, and it's gonna be the Gesicki and Waddle show.
Yep. Jacoby Brissett likes his short and intermediate
especially in
targets.
half PPR. Yep.
I think you go Waddle. Yeah.
It could be another 12 target, 11 reception, 48-yard game like he had 2 weeks ago. But in PPR, you chase that. And Nick already said he's not super high on Javonte this week.
I'm not.
Right.
Not on the road against Pittsburgh.
And Claypool is just a rough play right now. Everybody in Pittsburgh is a rough play outside of Devontae just because Ben Roethlisberger is terrible.
Ben Roethlisberger looks like the worst quarterback in the league right now. It sucks. Sucks for Pittsburgh's skill guys. Not named Najee Harris, And
hey, Xavier, thanks for tuning in, and thanks for the well wishes or the wishes.
Morning's going great.
And morning's going great.
I've been up since 6:30 because of the London game on the West Coast, so morning's going off to a good start.
Yeah, but you're chilling.
If
you got to wake up a little bit early to watch some football, you're not complaining about that.
Twist my arm, right?
Yeah.
Twist my arm.
All day films, Pollard or OBJ? What's the format?
Yeah, the scoring's going to probably influence that one.
That's going to influence that one. In standard, it's Pollard and half PPR and PPR. I think you go OBJ.
Go Odell.
It doesn't feel great, though, because OBJ is just really meh.
Cleveland's playing the Chargers.
So they're going to need offensive output.
Yes, they are.
And they might not have such an easy game on the ground because the Chargers have a good defense.
The Chargers have a good defense, and they are top 8 in the league as far as they don't allow a lot of points to wide receivers, fantasy points to wide receivers. The Giants give up 20 points, fantasy points per game to running backs. So maybe Pollard, regardless of scoring. I'm inclined to say Pollard. I'm inclined to say Pollard, like regardless of full PPR. I could see the argument for Odell.
Well, isn't David Njoku out? Right, one of their primary pass catching tight end. I believe he is out.
Let me check that.
If that's the case, I'm going OBJ. If he is playing, and the only pass catcher they have that's out right now is Jarvis Landry, then I'd go Pollard. But if Njoku
hasn't been ruled out,
hasn't been ruled out.
Questionable.
Okay.
I would go Pollard. I think I would go Pollard.
We'll keep an eye on that though, because if that would sway me, me. But yeah, I guess the smart money's on Pollard.
I would go,
Luke Uriarte need a spot start because of Cook. Yep. Gainwell or Hines full PPR. I hope you're not talking about Nick's favorite wide receiver, Hines Ward.
Stop it. I'm inclined to say
Nick hates Hines Ward. Just throwing that out there.
I just
as much love as I have for Josh Gordon, Nick has hate for Hines Ward.
I don't hate him. It just always boggled my mind how he was always smiling through like a big hit. All
right,
I'm
sorry, just had to go there.
I'm inclined to say Nyheim Hines because it's full PPR. I think this is a situation where the Baltimore Ravens have a really good defense that could stymie Taylor a little bit, and they find themselves, dumping it off to the running backs a little bit in more passing down situations than you usually see. I'm inclined to say Hines.
It's really splitting hairs because they both play the same role in different offenses
that
are
play
kind of struggling right now. The hot hand would be Gainwell. He's been really hot, and it's trending that he's going to be involved more. But I guess I would go with Hines as it stands right now as well. Until we see Gainwell really take on at least 50% of the role there, I'd go Hines.
Let me see Hines' past recent splits. Go to the next question. We only got like 3, 4, 5 minutes
Iago
left.
Barreto says,
Hines.
so Kyle Pitts went crazy? Yeah, man. Kyle went absolutely insane. Nick predicted it, so good job, Nick.
I don't know if I predicted it.
We were both kind
of in the same boat. We were kind of in the same boat.
CXK, hey, thank you, bro. You're legit too.
Yeah, thanks, CXK. Appreciate that. So Hines has 15 plus points in 2 of the 4 games, but in the other 2 games he dudded, like he didn't do anything. I'm looking at half PPR right now. Gainwell has been way more consistent, but it's a worse it's actually a worse matchup by the numbers. Gainwell has a worse matchup by the numbers against Carolina than Hines does against Baltimore. So Gainwell has been slightly more consistent, but Gainwell's got 1 boom week and 3 like low end flex. Gainwell's got 1 boom week, 1 like solid flex play, and 2 low end flex plays. Hines has 2 boom weeks and 2 duds. So based on that, would you change your opinion of Hines? That's such a coin flip, man.
That is the biggest coin flip
I think I'm still inclined to say Hines. I think I'm still inclined to say Hines because, believe it or not, by the numbers, the Ravens are a better matchup than the Panthers. And I think, to your point, John, they're in the same spot, both of them.
Yep. I would go
Hines.
I would go Hines.
I would go slight edge to Hines, but like,
it's splitting hairs.
Tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Mitchell Grady, Tannehill, or Lance? I think you go
Tannehill
Lance.
Against Jacksonville. You think Lance? I think Tannehill against Jacksonville. Like, this is a good, like, he gets AJ Brown back. I know he doesn't run like Lance can, but this is Lance's first start, and Tannehill's got a great matchup. Trey Lance has crazy good rushing upside though, and Tannehill has nothing.
This is another when we come across these or Lance quarterback plays. Lance is the high upside guy, and Tannehill is the floor guy.
I'll say
Tannehill has a little bit higher floor than
guy.
The last comparison we did with Lance when it came to QBs. And actually, when you watch Tannehill, he's been as good as he could be with what he's working with. And now he has AJ Brown back. He got Anthony Ferkser back a few weeks ago. There's the first game back with Darrington Evans, so they have another receiving back there besides just Jeremy McNichols, so they don't have to target him 12 times a game. So Tannehill might have a little bit better of a game than we've seen for the past few weeks. So I guess
Lance is rushing upside.
If you need that upside, if you
need upside, Lance.
Go Lance.
If you
need that floor, Tannehill.
Let's try to speed through some of these because we have a few questions here and we're getting right up to the wire. But I'll say Lance for the upside.
Iago, do you think Pitts will keep his consistency? Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, at this point, there's no reason to believe Pitts won't stay consistent.
Caption: Thielen or Myers? I would go Thielen because Cook is out and Thielen's been incredible. Obo Fraggins agrees with me with Knox. Thank you.
Caption agrees with Williams. Xavier agrees with Jamal. Iago agrees with Knox. Damn, we're also split on that.
Yeah.
Go with your gut. At the end of the day, go with your gut. Either the running back who gets volume or the tight end upside in a great matchup. Go with your gut.
Hobo Fraggins, you got Bateman stash. That's a great stash. I got him stashed too in a redraft.
And on
Might as well. Yep. Eden Mohangard, what's going on? What's up, guys? Would you go Mooney, Moss, or Pollard? I would go Mooney in full and a half PPR and Moss in standard.
I agree with that. Mooney in full or half, Moss in standard. I agree with that.
2Hype 2.0, thanks for joining us. Start 1 PPR, Damian Williams, Amari Cooper, or Chris Godwin. I would go Amari Cooper or Chris Godwin over Damian Williams, even though he's...
I guess I would go Godwin. Like, there's no Gronk, right? I guess I would go Godwin. You got to sit Amari Cooper, though, for Godwin? Like, I don't know.
I know Amari Cooper hasn't been great the past few weeks, but, I mean, I got to...
He's a little more boom bust. Godwin's a little bit more of, like, a
safer.
Safe play.
Yeah, I think I'd still go Cooper.
Godwin, I guess. You would go Cooper?
Yeah, but you can't go wrong with either of those two wide receivers. They're both going to have good
Godwin's
weeks.
a high floor. Godwin's a very high floor. Cooper has a very high ceiling.
There you go. Yep, and I'm inclined to go ceiling over floor.
There you go.
In the majority of matchups.
And Savvy's at the Texans game.
Yeah, that's crazy. What's going on, Savvy?
AB, Sanders, Gibson, or Damian Harris. Pick 2. Need upside.
AB, Sanders, Gibson, Dame Harris. Well, we went
Dame
Harris over Gibson before, and we went AB over Sanders before.
So Damian Harris and Antonio Brown.
Yep.
I can't believe I'm saying leave Gibson
need
on
upside
bench,
PPR. I think that's the way to go.
He's banged up. Yeah, Dame Harris and Antonio Brown in full PPR, sure.
Hey Xavier, I'm sorry I had to wait so long, but when we're on, throw your question to us, and we'll try to get you.
We got a couple more.
Yeah,
we got We got a couple more minutes. Let's see how much we can get through here.
Jets almost came back. Yeah.
Yeah, they tried. JT,
Yeah.
should I start Trey Lance or Sam Darnold? I mean, if you need upside, Trey Lance.
But Sam Darnold is not a bad play. Sam Darnold's been killing it thus far, and he has great matchups up until the playoffs.
But if you need some upside, Trey Lance.
Yep. Rohan Bahan, what's going on? AJ Green, Allen
Robinson, or Mooney. Do you go Mooney over Allen Robinson right now? I think you might.
Man, it does not feel good.
No, I can't do it. I can't do it. I gotta say Robinson.
You gotta go A-Rob. He's your stud. You gotta go A-Rob. You got to go A-Rob. I know he hasn't connected with Fields thus far, but you got to go A-Rob. Jay Riot.
Robinson.
What's going
up,
on,
Jay
dude?
Riot?
Chase Edmonds or Emmanuel Sanders or Jacoby Myers?
I mean, he said, do I risk it for the biscuit? I mean, do you need upside? Like, do you feel like you need an upside play to win this week? If that's the case, then go Edmonds. Go the running back.
We're too late. I'm sorry, dude. Got 1 minute to switch it around.
Yeah.
Madison or Damian Williams. I would go Madison. Damian Williams is not an RB1 when he fills in, but Madison is. Pick 2, Godwin, Higgins, Renfro, or Green. Godwin, and it's between Higgins or Renfro. And
I'll say Higgins over
Renfro. I would go Higgins too. That's the higher upside guy.
Godwin Higgins.
Renfro's got the floor though. And Kareem Hunt, A-Rob, Sutton, flex.
Kareem Hunt and Allen Robinson. Yep. Kareem Hunt and Allen Robinson. Let's believe in Allen Robinson for one more week. Let's get a prayer circle for Allen Robinson. Let's get prayers up for Allen Robinson.
Moment of silence. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, not a moment of silence. He didn't die. Just prayers up. We need a prayer circle for Allen Robinson.
Yep.
Kareem Hunt and Allen Robinson.
Melvin Gordon or Mooney? I would go Mooney. Yep. What's going on, Will? Because it's you, Will, I would go Melvin Gordon. So, because I hope you lose your matchups. I told you already. Hey, Luke. Hey, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, thanks, Luke. Thanks for tuning in. Hope everybody wins this week. We are right up against it. Yeah, good luck, everybody.
We're gonna sign off here, but thank you for joining us on a short stream. Everything will be back to normal next week. So we'll be having this stream at this time at 10 a.m.
Yep, we'll be back regular time this week
and
next week. Sorry.
Tune in Tuesday. For that waiver wire. But yeah, have a great set of games. Have a great Sunday.
Enjoy the football, everybody. Happy Sunday.